Ladies and gentlemen, the day has finally come. NetherRealm Studios has decided to give up on Mortal Kombat 1. If you're anything like me, this is actually shocking news. The reason this is actually shocking news is due to the fact that Ed Boon's been posting the numbers about this game on Twitter all the time, always bragging about how good it's doing on the PlayStation. We heard all these rumors about how this game is going to be supported longer than any other Mortal Kombat game ever has been.
Mortal Kombat 1 that we were going to be doing for years of content, so this is year 2.
And it wasn't even supported as long as Mortal Kombat 11. As you can see right here, the Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition has been officially announced, available right now. And if you guys are new to NetherRealm Studios games, they usually release an Ultimate Edition or a Definitive Edition when the game is completely done with their DLC. And not only did we get confirmation of the Definitive Edition today, but we also got a new patch. So quickly, let's just go over all the things they changed. Since this is most likely the final patch of the entire game's lifecycle, surely they buffed a bunch of characters that needed it. Surely they definitely made a bunch of huge changes that feel definitive, right? I mean, it's the Definitive Edition. It should feel definitive. All right, so let's take a look here. It's about 1 to 2 changes per character. It took them until the entire game's lifecycle died to do this change for Sub-Zero, holy shit. They got rid of Homelander's game-breaking bug, thank the Lord. They buffed Conan, which is a horrible fucking idea. And they actually made some pretty decent changes to T-1000. Overall, I'm not gonna lie to any of you guys, the only decent change that I really see here that seems definitive is what they did to T-1000. Everyone else just seems like bug fixes. At least either bug fixes or reverting the stupid ass changes that they made on these characters before. They made Tanya do more damage. Guess what? She used to do really good damage. They made Sub-Zero do better damage. Guess what? He used to do really good damage. You know, maybe I'm just being too harsh. Maybe we should talk about the cameos instead. I'm sure the cameos, that's what defines Mortal Kombat 1. So they probably got some huge changes, right? Oh wow, 1 second, 2 second cooldown refresh on Frost. I'm sure she's gonna be meta now. Ooh, Trimmer health reduced 50. That is a huge hit, holy moly. Oh, they made Darius's cooldown 6 seconds faster. That might make him somewhat okay, even though Trimmer overshadows him by 5,000 times over. Oh, Motaro's finally a normal cameo, even though he's absolute dog shit, nobody uses him. Sure, the health buffs are gonna help though. Oh, they reverted Goro to how he used to be because he used to be fun and now nobody uses him and he still gets rid of all your health. I'm not even going to go over the rest of the changes. You know what they are. They're cooldown reductions. They're very minuscule, minute things that aren't going to change the game or make it feel any different from what it was before the update. We didn't even get an Omni-Man buff. We didn't get any Quan Chi changes. We didn't get anything that the players have been asking for a pretty long time. Is it just me, or does this update feel like they're just reverting a bunch of the stupid ass changes they made before? Goro got reverted, Sub-Zero's damage is back to how it used to be, Tanya damage hopefully is how it used to be. Like, I can't help but think that your Definitive Edition patch should be doing more than reverting and bug fixing. I feel like this was such a nothing burger patch, it's not even worth fucking talking about. And I do understand very clearly Combo Breaker is coming up, so they don't want to make any crazy changes. Why release the Definitive Edition right now then? Then wait! Then work on it, then keep working on a patch and then release it after Combo Breaker. At least wait! Like, why are we doing this now then? This literally makes me think this is the last patch of the game, and they had to nerf T-1000 before Combo Breaker. I mean, at the very least, we are getting the Mortal Kombat movie skins, which these look pretty cool, I guess. Shao still has a axe that's supposed to look like a hammer. I have no idea why they couldn't just give him the hammer he had in story mode, but it's fine. Overall, I think you guys can kind of tell from my tone, the way I've been talking about things. There's not a better word to describe how I feel about the situation other than completely and utterly disappointed. This was a game that had probably the most potential out of any Mortal Kombat game to date. The cameo system was very shit at first, okay? Things are not very balanced, and it's still kind of there. It's still, every DLC cameo is being used, and you have a couple of cameos that aren't even being touched. And you can buff and buff and buff them, but they just suck. And if they kept working on that, if we had maybe one more DLC pack, this could have been the best Mortal Kombat game to date. The only two things that they would have needed to add are better cameo balancing and better customization for your character. This game is ending so that most characters only have about 1 to 2 free skins that they can use. You compare that to a game like Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11, fuck, even maybe Mortal Kombat X. Some characters had more skins than they do in this game. This is a game that is currently being made and worked on in 2025, and characters have 1 to 2 free skins. A Mortal Kombat game, mind you.
For years of content.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna challenge each and every single one of you to go watch this definitive edition trailer, watch the entire thing, and try to find one thing that seems slightly interesting in this. Like the Ultimate Edition trailer for Mortal Kombat 11. Like any of the other trailers that we got with other new content. This is literally just a bunch of the recycled content that we've already seen. I shit you not, the only new piece of content that we are confirmed to be getting, and we already have right now, are the Mortal Kombat movie skins. More WB promotion slop, which these skins look great and I get that, but why are we getting this skin pack 2 months after T1000 and this is the only one we're getting? Jesus Christ! I think the absolute worst fan to be in gaming right now is a fighting game fan. Think about it. GTA fans are getting GTA 6. Call of Duty fans, I mean, Call of Duty, they're just gonna play whatever the fuck. Like Call of Duty and Madden, that's like a different breed of human being. Those guys, they go to work, they have fun on their games, and they'll play whatever the fuck you put in front of them. But for fighting game fans, there really isn't a single game that you could play right now that's good. Tekken is in a horrible place. Mortal Kombat 1 is dead. Before 2 years even pass, it's not even been 2 years, and they're already pulling the plug on this game.
For years of content.
And speaking of 2 years, that's how long it's going to take for Street Fighter's next DLC character, because by God, they take forever to release their stuff. But I mean, at the very least, at least those games have content coming. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Faku Ram or whoever the fuck's coming to Tekken right now, but at least there's a character coming, and at least there's potential for cooler characters to come in the future. They're just pulling the plug on this, and I'd love to sit back and say, oh, it's because they're working hard on something else. Oh, it's because, and let's be optimistic, guys, things are going to be fine. I'm not pulling that anymore. I'm not going to pull this bullshit fake optimism anymore. Obviously, they're not working on anything. If they were, they would have told us or something. Like, there's the only way that they could be pulling the rug under us and be like, wow, guys, look, this is actually a good thing, is if Injustice releases like 3 months. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we have 2 or 3 years now of absolutely zero NetherRealm Studios content, most likely, unless they really have just been working on 2 games at once, which would be a stupid fucking idea considering the absolute clusterfuck that Mortal Kombat 1 was. But I mean, if that happens, then great. We'll get another game that probably has horrible customization, because you shouldn't work on 2 AAA games at once. Either way, we are put in a horrible position here. Either they have been working on 2 games at once, and that's why this game sucked, which would make me very upset, or now we're gonna have to wait 2 to 3 years for their next project. Brother, I'm gonna have like kids. I'm gonna have a beard. I'm gonna be married. Okay, well, let's calm down. Like, holy moly, dude, I don't want to wait that long for a new game. Why don't we just try to fix this one, put a little bit more effort into this game that is almost there in terms of a really great game. All you have to do, once again, is add more customization and better cameo balancing, and this game would be phenomenal. And then we just shoot it in the head and put it down like Old Yeller. This game is dead, and there is no hope for Mortal Kombat fans right now. I want you guys to understand something. Go play Marvel Rivals. Go play something else. NetherRealm Studios today has declared to everybody they do not care about Mortal Kombat 1 anymore. This game is dead. They could not care less about it, and they're waiting on their next project. So that's the mindset the company has. That's the mindset that we consumers have to accept. So everybody, Mortal Kombat fans, and me included, let's hope that it comes soon. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for today's video. Very somber, very spiteful video today, but truth be told, I don't think anybody is taking this news very receptively. I think that anybody who's been playing Mortal Kombat 1 is kind of pissed off about this. I am too, and I think it's very reasonable. This is a game that I spent like over $100 something on skins and playing all this stuff, and now it's just getting given up on. And they completely lied about this game being supported longer than any other MK game in history. This was supported less than Mortal Kombat 11, genuinely. It was 2 months less than Mortal Kombat 11, genuinely. Sad to see you, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tonight in tonight's stream. If you want to come watch, check out the description. Also, join my Discord server where we talk about stuff like this when the news breaks, and we have very informal, very angry discussions about it. With all that being said, toodles chat, have a wonderful night, and I will catch you guys later.